So you're thinking about starting a martial art? Excellent. Good news is that you are spoiled for choice. There is no end to the number of different types of styles, the different types of organizations, of instructors that you can choose from. Typically in most areas with maybe a population base of about 50, 100,000 people, you're going to find several options that will meet your needs. So here's a couple of tips as to how to choose the right one for you. First and foremost, you've got to find an instructor that you can relate to and associate with. That is probably the single most important thing, regardless of the type of martial art that you want to learn or the type of dojo that you want to join. It's the instructor at the end of the day that you're able to form a relationship with. If you strike up a good relationship and you generally tend to get on and you agree with most of what they say, then that's probably the best place to start. The other thing to consider if you're selecting a dojo is to look at what it is you actually want to get out of your training and whether or not the dojo that you're planning on joining can meet those needs. Typically, when we ask people why they're looking at starting a martial art, the things that they turn around and say are things like, I want to improve my fitness, or I want to build discipline, or have my child get discipline, I want to improve my focus, I want to learn self-defense, or I want to try something new. So there are many, many different reasons why people start a martial art. So you need to look at, one, do you get on well with the instructor? Do you like them? That's the most important thing. What's your first impression? And then secondly, what are they actually offering here? Am I going to be able to achieve the things that I want to achieve when I first start this martial art? Because typically what happens is most people start off with one of those reasons. So they either want to improve their confidence, or they want to get fit, or they want to lose some weight, or they want to learn self-defense, or they're just looking to try something new. But as they evolve and as they progress in that dojo with that instructor, it tends to take on a different meaning and a different level of significance. And you need to make sure that any organization or any instructor that train with is actually going to be able to help you get there from A to B. So those are the things to look at. Do you get on well with the instructor, and are they able to, or is that organization able to offer you what you're looking for, one, when you first start your martial art, and then two, as you begin to evolve as a martial artist. So for me, if I was going to consider starting a martial art as a new art or something like that, not that I am, but if I was, one of the things that would be really important to me would be, one, obviously, can I get on well with the instructor, and am I going to be able to achieve the goals that I want to achieve? But then the next layer on top of that is, what kind of local, national and international organization is this? And I think that's where a lot of people don't consider those things when they undertake or first start their martial art. Really, they just look maybe at the first two. One, can I get on well with the instructor, and are they going to teach me what I need to know? But what's really important as you begin to progress is, what can that organization actually do for you? Like, is it an open organization? Do they work well with other styles, other martial arts, other organizations teaching a similar type of style? Are they part of a larger collective body? Do you have the ability to be able to go and train in other places when you're out of town, etc.? So are they offering that? That's really, really important. Not necessarily when you first start, but if you want to progress through your martial art, you've got to be careful that you don't end up with an organization that's very closed and insular, that restricts you from doing the things that you should naturally be able to do as a free person, and one which enables you, if you're going to be tested either in sparring or fighting, competition or kata, not one that has closed doors and only trains and only competes with its own members, but you need to be part of a larger organization which gives you the ability to be able to train and compete anywhere you like. So freedom is really important. Don't be fooled into a false sense of security to find out that the organization that you've signed up with will not allow you to do various things when you're ready to do them, or if you want to do them.